Hey guys, it's Jedd here from Tutoring, and as always, it's such a pleasure to join you. Today we've got an algebraic expression question with some fractions, which always makes it a little bit more difficult, but hopefully after this video, it won't be as difficult anymore. So let's first look at what we've got. So we've got three terms, and the first thing I notice is that our denominators are all different. And we know that the golden rule when it comes to addition and subtraction of fractions is we always need to have the same denominator before we're able to do anything. So let's find our lowest common denominator together. How do we find that? So the lowest common denominator is the lowest common multiple between these three. And immediately when I look at these numbers, I can see that 6 is a multiple of 3 as well as 2. So that helps because then 6 would be our lowest common denominator. Now what I would do, I would go straight into a step where I've got a long divide line. So I'm going to draw one long divide line, and I'm going to say that my new denominator for all three terms is going to be 6. So if I've got 6, I need to know what I've done to each of these to get to 6. And that's going to be our next step. So let's first evaluate 2. What did I do to 2 to get to 6? I times 2 by 3. So if I times the bottom by 3, I need to do the same to the top. So I'm going to be left with 3 times 3x plus 2. Now let's move on to the next one. What did I do to 3 to get to 6? I multiplied 3 by 2. So I need to do the same thing to the top. So 2 times 3 plus x. And then what did I do to 6 to get to 6? Well, I simply times that by 1. So I need to do the same to the top, and that would leave us with minus 7, which doesn't change. Now, I want you to turn your attention to these signs. These signs are simply derived from the signs that were there already. Now, let's move on to the next step. Now, BODMAS asks us to get rid of the brackets first, okay? Or the multiplication. Either way, you need to do the brackets or multiplication before you move on to the addition and subtraction. So let's do that first. Now when it comes to the distributive law, we know we need to multiply the 3 by the 3x and the 3 by the 2. So firstly, 3 times 3x is going to leave us with 9x. 3 times 2 is going to leave us with plus 6. And then we've got plus 2 times 3 is going to leave us with plus 6, and we've got plus 2 times x is going to leave us with plus 2x, and then we've got a minus 7 chilling at the end, and that's over 6. Now the next thing we need to do, guys, is work from left to right, simplifying the expression in the numerator. Okay, so we first need to identify the like terms, and I'm going to circle the like terms. So one of the like terms is going to be the x's. So there's one x and there is another x, and I'm circling it with the sign in front because that sign belongs to the coefficient, and that's really important. And the other terms we've got are the constants. So those three are our constants, and those would then need to be added and subtracted to each other to get to the final answer. So let's move on to now simplifying those circles. So let's start with the blue circles. We've got a 9x plus a 2x, which is going to leave us with 11x. And then we've got a plus 6. Plus 6 is going to leave us with 12. Minus 7 leaves us with plus 5. So we're going to have plus 5 over there, and that's going to be over 6. And that is the answer because we can't do anything more. We can't put 6 into 11 in any way, and we can't put 6 into 5 in any way. So it's quite comfortable for you to leave your answer just as that. That's all from me, guys. Thanks so much for joining us, and a very special thank you to our sponsors for making these videos possible. Remember to check out our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If we haven't got an answer to your question yet, send us the question and we'll be sure to respond with a personalized video. Until the next time, guys, stay epic.